Oke kelas, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this meeting, I will explain you about simplex method, especially in maximum problem. Okay, the most real-world linear programming problem have more than two variables and thus are too complex for graphical solution. Nah, so we have simplex method may be used to find the optimal solution to multivariable problem. Yeah. Nah, simplex method, this is the better solution to determine solve problem with more than two variable. Nah, the simplex method is actually an algorithm with which we examine corner point in a methodical fashion until we arrive at the best solution, highest profit or lowest cost. Okay, this is the step by step to solve problem with simplex method. Yeah, the first, converting the constraint to equation. Yeah. The first step of the simplex method requires that we convert each inequality constraint in an LP formulation into an equation. Yeah. Less than or equals to constraint can be converted to equation by adding slang variable, which represent the amount of an used resource. Now we can formulate the shader electronic company produce mixed problem as follow using linear programming. This is the objective function and they are constraint. Now the first step, yeah, we must change inequality constraint to equalities with adding slang variable. Yeah, uh, the number slang variable based on number constraint. Yeah, because this is have two constraint, so this variable have two slang variable. They are S1 and S2. Okay. Now, why we can adding S1? Because this is less than, and we change in equals. So we must adding new variable in left side. Yeah. Now the constraint we have 2x1 plus x2. Yeah. This is less than become plus s1 equals 100. And then this is second constraint 4x1 plus 3x2 plus s2 equals 240. Yeah. Nah, we can adding plus 0 s2, yeah, and then we can adding 0 s1 plus s2. Okay, and then the objective function we can change with adding the slang variable z equals 7 x1 plus 5 x2, yeah, plus, because slang variable have an value in this, so this is 0 s1 plus 0 s2, like this. Okay, this is the standard form, and the standard form, the variable must non-negative, yeah, the value, the variable x1, x2, x3, s1, s2, okay, this is greater greater than or equals to 0, yeah, this is non-negative value, or we can write non-negative, yeah. This is the uh, standard form, yeah, and we can change the objective function, and we can move right set in left set, yeah, so we have z minus 7 x1 minus 5 x1 x2 minus, oh sorry, this is 0 x1 0 s2, because this is 0, so in the file this is didn't uh, okay, and then the next step, yeah, setting up the first simplex table. Nah, we must uh, to handling the equation and objective function in algebra problem, we place all the coefficients into a tabular form. We can express the presenting to constraint equation as, nah, we can make tableau like this, yeah, because we have the variable x1 and then x2, s1, s2, This is RHS, and this is the solution mix. And we can put the coefficient of the first constraint in this. So this is 2 and 1, 1, 0. And then this is 100. Okay. And then this is 4, 3, 0, 1. And this is 240. Yeah. Okay. This is the last. Okay, we can adding the objective function, coefficient of objective function in this 7, 5, 0, 0. Okay, and then this is the solution mix. Yeah, we can find this from this variable that have a matrix identitas. Ya, nah kita dapat melihat dari bentuk ini that form the identity matrix. This is like this. Yeah, so this S1 and this is S2. Yeah, we can add in S1 and S2 because identity matrix in this variable. Yeah, and this is set E, and this is coefficient 0 and 0. Okay, we can find Ci. This is Ci minus Zi. Yeah. Nah, this is the process. We can. Okay. We use this like this. Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, we can find Cj. C. This is. We can find is from 0 multiplied by 2. Yeah. And this is 0 times 4, and then we can from the result of this multiple. So we have 0 times 2, 0, and then plus 0 times 4, 0. So the sum of this is 0. And then this is times 0, this is 0, and this is 0, 0, 0. And we can find minus this is okay, this is 0. Yeah, so in first iteration, yeah, this is first iteration, we find the objective value of objective function is 0, and then we can check in Cj mean Zj. This is we find the most uh, nilai terkecil dari ini, ya, less number from this. So we can find pivot, ya, pivot this is elemen kunci, ya, and the first we have the column pivot. This is column pivot. Yeah, we have column pivot. This is column pivot because this is less number, ya, nomor nilai terkecil, maka kita ambil ini, and then we can find ratio. This is from it divided by pivot column, yeah. So we have this is like this. So we choose the less number. Yeah, this is less number. So we have row pivot row, and this is the pivot element. Yeah, we have pivot element, and then this is the angka pembagi dari keseluruhan ini. Jadi satu baris ini dibagi dengan elemen pivotnya, elemen kuncinya. So we have second iteration. This is okay because the pivot element in this 1, so this is x1. Yeah. And then we can find second row. Yeah. I'm sorry, this is until RHS. Yeah. And we can find this row with the x1, x2, x1, x2, RHS. Nah, x1, we have the old row. Yeah, the number, this is 4 minus, yeah, pivot in this element. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the 4 minus ini baris yang bersesuaian. Jadi 4 dikurangi baris yang bersesuaian dengan iterasi kedua. Jadi ini 1 times pivotnya ini 4. Yeah. And then we have 3 minus, this is a half, and this is 4, and then 0 minus a half times 4, yeah, because from it, and then 1 minus, this is 0 times 4, and the last, this is 240 minus, this is 50 times 4, yeah, and we can find with the formula, this is from this minus this and equals from it, we can choose CTRL. Okay, I'm sorry, this is F4, yeah, because ini tetap. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so we have this value, and then this is the same. And we can find the coefficient x1 is, x1 is 7, and then still 0. So we have This is 7 times 1, 7, and plus 0, this is 7, and then this is 3 a half, and this is 3 a half, 2, and then this is 0, and this is 350. So we have, this is 0, and then minus 1 a half, and this is positive, this is 0, and this is 0, and then now we have the value objective function. This is 340, ya. 340 ini belum optimal because we still find negative value in this row, yeah. So this is, we must have third iteration, yeah. So we can find pivot column, yeah. This is pivot column, and then we can find ratio to determine the pivot element, the ratio from this divided by this, and then so we have 1040, so we choose in the 40 row because this is the last number, ya. Jadi milih rasio terkecil, yaitu di sini. Nah, maka ini adalah baris and this the pivot. So we can find third iteration. And then this is still x1, and this is change b because this is the pivot, so it's x2, and then we can find divided by this. Okay, and we have like this until okay, and then we can find this is, ya. Cara menghitungnya sama dengan ini, ya. Jadi cara menghitungnya adalah this is value minus and times by pivot column in this row. Yeah, so this is a half, and because this is constant, so we can find like this. Okay, and then we have still like this, and then this is 7 and this 5. So we have this is 7 and this is 5, and then 7 times 1/2. This is 10/2. 10/2 minus 10. So this is a half, and then this is times it minus 3/2, and then plus 5. So this is 1/2, and then this is 200 210 plus 200. So this is 410, and this is minus. Okay, so we have this is minus 8. Now, because all of these number are positive, so the value, this is the optimal value, ya. Nah, maka karena ini semua sudah positif, maka ini adalah nilai optimalnya 410 setelah iterasi ketiga, ya. Okay, I think enough about step by step for simplex method. Yeah, we stop iteration if we find this value, all of this value is positive. Yeah, if we still find negative value in this column, in this row, so we must do next iteration. Yeah. Nah, if we have more than one negative, so we must choose the less number. Yeah, the less number. Minus 2 minus 7 less than minus 5. So we choose minus 7 as the pivot column. Yeah. Okay, I think it is enough. Yeah. And if you have any problem, you can call me, yeah. I will help you to understanding this simplex method. Okay, thank you very much.